Hey guys, and welcome to Ardent Sports, and we are back here again with some more Eddie Goodell. Seems to be the favorite on the channel by those of you who watch it live, so basically Johnny. But no, it just overall seems to be going really well. The view count even after the stream is pretty good, so we're gonna keep it going. Gotta pull up the stream on my phone so I can monitor the comments.
Eddie.
Yep, there's Johnny. I know it's Johnny because I heard Eddie.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats.
And here we go.
In, Eddie Popboy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for New Hampshire.
Let's hit a homer this game, Eddie.
All right, guys. I accidentally unplugged my mic, but here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair?
Fair ball.
It will.
That's a double.
Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line.
So we got a lot of people in here. What's going on, everybody?
It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off.
All right, here we go. Let's steal third.
And now the runner's trying for third.
Oh, we can go home on that.
Holder
We can go home on that.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Standing in, Eddie Popboy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. This one's flared off to the right side. Peyton coming on.
It's dropping.
He can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right
he's
now
out at
just to
third.
be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a
we're
real
going to be
strong
stealing
beginning
third
this
and
season.
either getting to third, either going to strike out or get some type of something. Hopefully a hit. Any day now. There we go.
Now both runners are breaking. Line drive to center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in two. Striding forward now is the DH, Eddie Popboy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Line towards center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
And I'm
He'll
probably
get it
out of
into second.
Yep, I'm out of second.
Tag, and he is
Still
out
3
at
for 3
second.
though, because it's basically so it'll be a single and thrown out advancing. I'm good with that.
Leading off the inning, Eddie
Leading off for the
they'll
pitcher
look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast.
That's a whole
they
lot
can
of nothing.
certainly use that right now.
Number
3 for 4.
23
All right.
is there. One pitch, one
Probably
out.
what's going to end. Yep.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Trenton used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adams wins his third of the season.
Final line score.
Time for minor.
Let's see, we leading
Now
off
at
again?
the plate, Eddie Popboy. He'll
We
lead
are.
things off
Leading
here
off
in the
the game
bottom
again.
half of the
Leading off for
first.
New Hampshire. Designated hitter,
Pitch.
Popboy.
Hit out
Back
towards
up the
second.
middle.
Scooped
Look it
up
out,
on
look it
the
out, look it out.
backhand. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home. At the plate, Eddie Popboy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward
That's a
right
whole lot
center.
of nothing.
Peyton coming in. He's got it.
Shit.
A nice play
Okay.
there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Eddie
Now
Popcorn,
batting.
as he'll look to bring home that
Designated
tying
hitter,
run from second with a base hit into the
Popcorn.
outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And opposite field
There it
as
is.
he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
And this
Two-run
is a
triple
dream
for
start of an
Eddie.
inning for the guys at the plate, and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Now batting.
Digging
Number
in and looking
6.
for more, number 6. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another
Now batting.
shot, Eddie Popcorn
Designated hitter,
is looking to
Eddie
add on to his
Popcorn.
2 RBI game from earlier. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to
crap.
straightaway right. Peyton moves over.
Hey, Johnny, I think
and
you would
the
know this
inning
better
is
than I
over.
would, considering the fact that
Nothing
you've watched
doing
every
here
single
this half.
episode of this.
We'll look ahead to inning
I
number
don't think
8
that there's been a
now.
game
The
where he
Fisher
hasn't
Cats
gotten
are
a
out
hit.
in
Am I
front,
mistaken?
3-1.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know
Even
I
if it's
love
been
these
one hit, I
low-scoring
don't think there
games
has been
as
a game.
opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback
The
game
final
when
line
home
score
runs
for our
weren't so
ball game.
common and
For the
pitching was
victorious
really dominant.
Fisher Cats.
Welcome to MLB. Ready now, Eddie Popcorn
Batting second.
is 1 for 4 with a
Designated hitter,
tripled in the ball game
Eddie
last night.
Popcorn.
I think you've gotten a hit
Lifted
every
in the air
game.
out to right.
I think I have 2.
Peyton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there
I'm
are
gonna
2
check.
gone.
I'm gonna see if I can check
Stands
it
now.
after this series here.
Digging in now.
Leading
Eddie
off the 4th
Popcorn.
inning.
He flew out in his
Designated
last
hitter,
at bat.
Popcorn.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right.
I keep hitting these like way too high.
Peyton is
Oh, I thought
there
this would
and
be
he
over his
has
head.
it for the out. Ready for another shot now.
Now
Eddie
batting.
Popboy.
Designated hitter,
First pitch coming.
Eddie
Here it is.
Popcorn.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Holder takes it in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches
Base
it
hit.
first.
Infield single. Base is clear. You know
Ready
what that
once
means.
again. Bo
Now
Bichette.
batting, the shortstop. Bo.
Runner goes for second. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in.
Oh, I could have went to third.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
I easily could have went to third.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 21.
Now
Runner in
batting,
scoring position.
Number
Runner's on his way to third. Hit out
I'm
towards
going
second.
home.
Played on the backhand.
Yeah, because
Throw
he's probably not
in
going to be
time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. The Thunder are on top, 2-0. So coming to the plate,
Now
Eddie
batting.
Popboy.
designated hitter, Eddie Popcorn.
One sec, guys. All right, sorry about that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough
I
to
might
come through? And that's
change the
exactly what he did.
base running frequency to when I'm the lead runner, just because I prefer stealing bases.
Chopper up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And like an idiot, I overran the base, and I got
throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2, the final finish. New Hampshire jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. John Harris earns his third win of the year in relief. Connor Fisk hammers down the save.
So that was the end of the series. So we're gonna check and see if that is in fact the fact, if I've gotten a hit in every single at bat, or every single game. I feel like I have. No, it would be in comparison. You know, let's just do it this way, I guess. Okay. 2 hits, 3 hits, 2 hits, 4 hits, 2 hits, 3 hits, 1 hit, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 2. I've gotten a hit in every single game. Pressure's on now, boys. Here we go. We are batting second. Hitting .500 on the season. I have 54 hits and 108 at bats, 27 runs scored, 8 home runs, 31 RBIs, and 13 stolen bases. And in my last 10 games, I'm hitting .522.
Game's future stars are on display.
Johnny, you're like not commenting at all. Are you good, bro?
So digging in now, Eddie Popboy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eddie Popboy.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I even took a pitch for you.
Take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like
Johnny, how crazy is that? I've gotten a hit in every single game I've played.
Direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot starts today.
The shortstop.
Doesn't surprise me.
There he goes towards second, left side. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play.
He tried to tag me out and he missed. Hold on. Pause.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 21.
Oh, there I am. He did. He tried to tag me. What's funny is the ball technically, the ball did make contact. Oh, no, I guess it didn't. Ran right through it, and I'm safe.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Laughing
Swinging
half
a
a
soft
cap.
liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they're going to take a
Laughing Papa
1-0
Cap.
lead as the run comes across to score.
The glitch in the game. Literally.
Boy, that has to feel good as a
Stepping up now,
Now
Eddie
batting.
Popboy. He reached on a
Designated hitter,
single in his first
Eddie
try.
Popboy.
First offering on its way. Driven nicely into the gap.
Oh, that's inside the Parker. That's inside the Parker.
Fields is
Ooh,
on his
maybe
way
not.
home. He will score
not.
as it's now a 3-0
Oh, it could have been.
ball game. But no,
All right, I'll take
they'll
a triple.
put on the brakes and head back to third.
I will gladly take a triple.
Into the box, Bo.
Now, Bo,
Bichette.
just don't get out.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no. Into the box
Leading
now,
up for
Eddie
New Hampshire.
Popboy. 2 for 2 with a
Designated
triple
hitter,
on his batting line
Eddie
at this point.
Popboy.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Eddie
Leading up for New
He got on
Hampshire.
top of one and was a ground out
Designated hitter,
victim last time.
Popboy.
Heading out
Yeah, that's
towards
Papa.
shallow right. Trout has a play, and he
Is it
hauls
Trout?
it in for the
Trump.
first out of the inning.
Trump, or however the hell they're saying it.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Castillo earns win number 4 on the season. Connor Fisk records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Fisher Cats: 4 runs, 7 hits. The Vikings, 1 run, 5 hits. Bears, they left 11 men on base. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. So striding
Here we
forward
go.
now,
We are
Eddie
batting leadoff
Popboy.
once again.
Leading
So
off
I guess you could say we
the first
reclaim
half
the
of the
leadoff
first.
spot. I mean, I don't know really how they do it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets
Fair ball.
down.
Fair
He's got
ball.
himself a base hit. He's around
I
first,
so wish that
heading
got
for
by him.
2. And he'll
We're gonna
pull
keep it
into
at 2.
second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Now at the plate, Eric Mejia,
Batting second,
as he'll look to bring
third
home that
baseman,
time run from second with
Eric.
a base hit. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Tries to dump this one out to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will...
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary.
Center field.
Maybe.
Trout is in pursuit.
Something good,
He's
something
not
good.
going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And they
Oh,
lead now
damn it.
by 4. And it's in time, and he's out. Digging in once again,
The
Eddie
batter,
Popboy
designated
bats here with
hitter,
a double and
Eddie
a triple on his
Popboy.
line in this one.
I want that homer.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from
You're getting
second.
RBIs
It's
like
now
crazy, which is
7-1.
good.
That base
I want
hit,
the damn
D-Row.
homer.
He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The
batting,
only one he needs now
third
is the
baseman,
home run, and he should
Eric
get it.
What?
Four knocks in the game.
He's running. Soft.
Sure.
Balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team.
Timeout. All right, I think we still have it.
Shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Riding in, Bo Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Johnny, how we looking?
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in, number 21. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Backhanded throw was too late.
We're good.
And
All
they'll
right, cool.
extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Popboy. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Ngope rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead even further.
Christ, how many freaking RBIs do I have today?
Digging in the switch, Eric Mejia. He singled his last time up.
Eric Mejia.
We're talking about having a game tonight. That's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must
That's my
be
number
hungry
3, really.
That's
I
3
definitely thought that
ribeye
would have been more.
steaks for the big
Yeah,
boy right
balls.
there. Just a nice approach
Wow.
all night and able to come through for the team.
On to first, and they get the double play.
It's only my 3rd RBI, really? I thought I had like way more.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Eddie Popboy. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Great support from his infield though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Number 35 earns the win, his 2nd. Harold Aranjo gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out
The final line score for our
theshownation.com.
ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Vikings, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
4 for 5, we'll take it.
Time for minor league baseball. Stepping into the box, Eddie Popboy. He'll lead things off
Leading
here
off
in the
for the
bottom
Fisher
half of the
Cats.
1st.
Hitting 513 on the
Ready
season.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fellas, you look at these guys with a 1st inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Due to fundamental.
At the plate, Eddie
Now
Popboy.
batting.
He flew out in his
Designated
last
hitter,
at-bat.
Eddie Popboy.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center
There's a hit.
field. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Eric Mejia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. soft liner to the left side.
Shit.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. On to
Son of a
first, double
bitch.
play.
So, Johnny, do you think if I get called up to AAA this stream,
top of the lineup,
I should call it quits there, or should I go for the
He
majors?
singled his last time up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Eddie Popboy. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Trout moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley. A 7-0 shutout final today. Redding jumped out
Got ahead of
in
this.
the first.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
So we are, how many games into this season? 20. So I have a 26-game hitting streak. Just throwing that out there. Johnny, unless I just didn't hear you, I didn't hear an answer, by the way.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
I'm only a 60 overall.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor. So striding in, Eddie Popboy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. The 0-1 on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there.
Make sure you
don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the ground.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
That was a good read off the bat, I got to admit.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Popboy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Okay, apparently going second.
Relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet
27
another
game hitting
as
streak.
he has been on fire this month.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lindsey moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eddie Popboy, he doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. Now batting, Eddie Popboy, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And that's the second out. Into the box now, Eddie Popboy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Eddie Popboy.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 1-0. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Binghamton came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 4, the Nevada-born starter will get the call in this one.
All right, we're under 500.
Please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, man,
we need to get some stuff
really
going.
Struggling lately. This last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries. Stepping in, Eddie Popboy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped him up. Alfonso moving to his left. 1 down. Digging in, Eddie Popboy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Lindsey patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal.
Now with the plate, Eddie Popboy.
Designated hitter, Eddie Popboy.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground.
Oh my God.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in, Eddie Popboy. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
This is serious.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
I didn't even hit the button.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
My PlayStation lead just glitched. Said I swung.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way
my hitting streak is over.
That much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team, and collecting the save for himself.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern. Stepping into the box, Eddie Popboy.
What?
He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for New Hampshire, the designated
Ready
hitter,
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Popboy.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Cologne. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Striding into the box,
Leading
Eddie
off for the Fisher
Popboy.
Cats.
He'll look to get something
The
going here
designated
in this
hitter,
scoreless ball game.
Popboy.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 14 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over, and
Now
digging
batting,
in, Eddie
the designated
Popboy.
hitter,
He flew out in his
Eddie
last at-bat.
Popboy.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
At least I finally got a hit.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
The batter, number 4.
Now in the box, Fields 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation.
So the batting order turns over
Leading
now
over
and
New
set to
Hampshire,
go Eddie
the designated
Popboy.
hitter,
He singled his
Popboy.
last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to first.
Are you
And
fucking
he'll
kidding
step
me right
on
now?
first for the out, 3 unassisted. At the plate, Eddie Popboy. He
Leading
got on
off for
top
New
of one.
Hampshire,
It was a ground out victim
designated
last
hitter,
time.
Eddie Popboy.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit hard towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end.
Eddie has gone
took
cold,
the lead in
ladies
the top
and
of the
gentlemen.
9th.
Minor League Baseball. Standing in, Eddie Popboy. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading off
baseball.
for New Hampshire, the designated
Here's the
hitter,
first pitch to him.
Popboy.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Oh, pff. That was good.
There, this ball looked like it might get through up the middle.
Settling
Now
in
batting,
now, Eddie
designated
Popboy.
hitter,
0 for 1
Eddie
for him here in this
Popboy.
one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Lindsey going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
I've never been so frustrated.
Stepping up to the plate.
Now-
450 what? 457.
He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
In now Fields. He's working on 1 for 2 games so far. One, two. Runners off for second. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. On to first, and they get the double play.
Motherfucker. I need a
Riding
home
in
run,
once
right
again,
now.
Eddie Popboy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cue shot
or
here out
fly right
towards
to the
short.
shortstop.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
There's no way in hell it's going to be a hit. Exactly.
So stepping in, Fields. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty.
Runner goes for second. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Standing in, Bo Bichette. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. 1 count and the pitch. Runner goes for third. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out.
Now to the plate, Eddie Popboy. A big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lindsey on the move. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded.
Great, I hit a freaking button.
Now at the plate, number...
The Rumble Pony. Third baseman.
Digging in, Eddie
Now
Popboy.
batting, designated hitter, Eddie Popboy.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to right.
Son
Under it
of
is
a
the right
motherfucker.
fielder. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Rumble Ponies swung the bats well with 16 hits. Logan Taylor claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 5 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. For the Fisher Cats, 4 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on.
A minor leaguer is assigned
We're gonna be getting
temporarily
look at
to
you
a
as
new
a right
role.
fielder. I mean, I DH anyway, so I mean, okay.
Always looking to fill needs, Clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Like, unless they're actually going to start me in right field. Like, I DH anyway, so I don't see why it's that big a deal. They're batting me 7th and starting me in right field. Johnny, any thoughts?
It's baseball on the... Ready now.
They're actually fucking playing me in the
and
field.
He's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Skied into very shallow right. Pop Boy in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 26. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 26.
Eddie Goodell playing the field.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Pop Boy looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back.
At the plate, Eddie
Batting
Pop
7.
Boy. He'll get to
Right
take his
fielder,
first cuts here.
Eddie Pop Boy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Betts is there for it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh
Leading
Tovar.
off with a
He
C-dog.
flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Josh Tovar.
Pulls this one into the air out into right
And
field.
walk,
Pop Boy
walk,
is
walk,
there,
and
he
catch.
hauls it in for the first down of the inning.
Catch.
Digging in now, Eddie
The right
Pop
fielder,
Boy.
number
0 for
18,
1 for him here in
Eddie
this one.
Pop Boy.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner, but foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. To second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
I'm on base.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty
But
play
I
that
ain't gonna
time.
hit.
You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get
Now
the out.
batting, second baseman,
One and 1 pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any.
The 2-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. And there's a base hit on the line. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Gift
Yeah,
to
you've
go
got
pay.
to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ready for another shot
right
now.
fielder,
Eddie
number 18,
Pop Boy. 0 for 2
Eddie
on his line
Pop
thus
Boy.
far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now a bunt attempt here.
Right fucking
And
to him.
there's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, number 16. He
number
drove
16.
2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Pulled toward right center field. Pop Boy is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Hold on.
The right fielder, number 18, Eddie Pop.
Can you talk about how much distance was covered for that? Like, he just made the catch there. Like... I don't know how much space is in between, like, the dark green lines or whatever, but he covered 12 dark green lines to get to that ball.
He's set. Here it comes. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Ready once again, number 15. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Number 15.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field.
Moving
under it, Pop Boy.
And catch.
And that's the first out of the inning.
And catch.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Portland crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Number 51 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay. It's baseball. Now at the plate, Eddie Pop Boy, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game.
Oh, no, that looked to me like it hit him in the head. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue.
Is he really? Hold on.
Leading off for the Sea Dogs, right fielder, Chase Matheny.
I hit this dude in the head. For one, I still got out. And for 2, he stayed in the game. Damn.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pop Boy sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
And catch.
So digging in now, Marco Hernandez. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Pop Boy is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Fields on the move. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Into the box.
Leading off the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into
Props
the
to
middle
this guy.
innings.
He got hit in the
With
head.
no score,
He's still
you'd
pitching.
think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses
The
problems.
batter, number 10, shortstop.
And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he is out on the tag.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like they...
Into the box now,
Leading
Josh
off for Portland.
Tovar. No hits
Second
and 2
baseman,
trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Tovar.
This is in the air to right. Pop
And
Boy is there.
and
One out.
catch. And catch.
Go Eddie.
Digging in to try it again. Diaz.
The
He's
batter.
0 for 2
There's a
in the
comment
ballgame
from
so
Johnny. I was
far.
wondering if you were still here.
Swinging up the right side. Pop Boy moving in. And he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Look at Eddie playing the field like he's done
Ugh,
all
why
the time.
can't Eddie be called up?
So now it'll
Yeah.
be the 4-hole.
Defensively wise, yeah, I mean he's doing awesome.
Number 26.
I mean, like, it's just crazy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, if
Taken
Eddie
high
scales the
and
freaking
deep
wall
to
to rob a
right.
home run,
Pop
I'll
Boy
probably
going
lose my
back
shit.
at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball.
Now at the
The
plate,
right
Eddie
fielder, number
Pop Boy.
18,
He singled his
Eddie
last time up.
Popboy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Poor Eddie Popboy.
Popped him up. Tovar
Motherfucker.
has a play. 2 down. So striding forward now,
right
Eddie
fielder, number
Popboy.
18,
He flew out in his
Eddie
last at-bat.
Popboy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Matheny on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 26.
Leading off
He's
for the
roped a couple
Sea
of
Dogs,
doubles in 3
the
trips to
designated
this
hitter,
point.
number 26.
Pulled toward right center field. Pop Boy is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in,
Now
Oscar
batting.
Hernandez.
Catcher,
No hits in 3
Oscar
tries so far. He
Hernandez.
struck out once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pop Boy is there. 2 down. Digging in, Eddie Pop
The
Boy.
right fielder,
Got a
number
chance
18,
to end this one
Eddie
and send these
Pop
fans
Boy.
home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now the 2-0. There's ball 3. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
The 3-0. And it misses, ball 4. And with that, the winning run will be forced in. What a disaster.
Man, that is a tough and anticlimactic way to lose a game. But that's the price you pay for loading the bases in the 9th inning. 1 or 2 errant pitches and the game is over. Exhibit A right there.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your New Hampshire Fisher Cat.
Jordan Romano, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Washington is over, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Eddie Popboy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
did not like either one of those.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Or maybe a second.
Marco Hernandez steps in.
Leading off
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
And
waits on it.
And catch.
Makes the play, 1 away.
And catch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Tovar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tovar.
Skied into straightaway right. Pop Boy has a read on it. 2 gone.
I think after this series, I think I'm going to simulate just a little bit.
Digging in once again, Eddie Pop Boy.
Leading up for
comes in
New
0
Hampshire.
for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Pop Boy.
Line towards
There's a
center
hit,
field.
hopefully. Never mind.
Monje is
Fuck.
there, and he has it for the first out.
I want to see Eddie compete with Dodger Films cast members.
Stepping into the box, Diaz. Not
Now
providing much out of the
number
3-hole in this
48.
one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pop Boy ranging forward. He's got it, and there are 2
Oh my god,
down
I
now.
caught that.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here.
I want to see Eddie compete
our
with Dodger
score
Films
as you get a
cast
look there
members.
at the inning
That's
by
what
inning
this is.
recap through the first 7
Where
and
has
change.
Potato been on Dodger Films?
Coming to the plate now, Marco Hernandez. He represents
Now
the potential
batting.
tying run if he can launch
Where has
one
Potato
or
been?
find
Oh,
a
wait
way
a second.
around the bases.
Yeah.
Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about
That's what I'm gonna do when I
going
hit a
yard,
home run.
even though
With
that
Eddie.
would be the best
And he
result
goes,
he could
yay,
hope
yay.
for. He's not
Like
a
Potato
long
did.
ball threat, and he knows it.
I don't know
so
where
he could
Potato's
just be
been.
looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Kind of wonder where a few people have been from Dodger Films lately. Like whatever happened to
Pulled toward right center
Mari,
field.
whatever
Pop Boy
happened
giving
to
chase. Makes the catch, and
the
that's
Twins.
the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I
Whatever
love these
happened
low-scoring
to-
games as
what was
opposed
it?
to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout
View.
win.
No, no,
The
not
Fisher
Ocean View.
Cats led this game
Brooks
from
Robinson.
the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
The final line score.
Romano.
I think I'm going to simulate a little bit. Simulate to the next series at Binghamton.
A player receives input from a coach. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds, determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
You know what, we're gonna... No, let's just go to the All-Star break.
A first conversation with a new representative
I like to
can
do
be
sex on
exhilarating
ladies.
to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips.
Okay.
Many ladies.
But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
At the same time if possible.
A manager checks in with his ball
Johnny,
club.
just a heads up, you are moderator, so you can actually like help like keep this thing what's what I'm looking for? Not spammed, I guess you could say. Damn it. Son of a bitch. You're Johnny, you there? Or anybody want to comment? Just have a conversation, talk baseball, talk whatever.
In Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Where you think Harper ends up?
Where do I think Harper ends up? That's actually a really good question, Mike. Oh boy, that's see, and here's my thing. I want to say that he ends up with the Cubs.
Clutch
Mainly
hitting
I want
has
them to get
not
their
been a strength
fuck
for
rid of
this
Jason
team.
Jason
Their manager lets them know it.
I'm not even a Cubs fan. I just hate Hayward on that Cubs, and I hate that contract for the Cubs. Not saying that Harper's would be any better, but I feel like Harper would give them more versatility, more, just more better, like a lot better numbers. However, there are a lot of signs pointing to two teams, one being the Phillies, which we've heard all offseason long, and one actually pointing to the Giants. There's a lot of team history with him and the Giants.
Receives advice about the refining of his
Hunter
game.
Strickland. Not Hunter Strickland. What the hell is his name? The guy who we got in a fight with. Maybe it's Hunter Strickland. My mind is totally fucked right now. So that's kind of where it gets iffy in my opinion for him to the Giants. I would love to see him out in San Francisco. I really would. But I think he ends up with the Cubs. And I just want to take a second and talk about how Pat Venditti has played for literally like 50% of the teams at this rate, whether it be in the majors or minor leagues. So, just saying. But no, that is a very good question. Oh, it was Hunter Strickland. And also, I'm now realizing Hunter Strickland is a free agent. So that's a rather interesting little bit of information right there. The fact that he is a free agent, being Strickland. So maybe he won't end up with the or maybe Harper will be able to go to the Giants after all. They desperately need outfielders. I mean, they had McCutchen briefly.
People have been saying the Dodgers lately, but I don't see them giving him the contract he wants.
And I agree with that because a lot of people thought that Harper was going to end up with the Dodgers once they traded Puig and Kemp, which I still do not understand that trade.
Baseball
been,
from the Big Apple.
Speaking of Harper,
Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the Eastern League's Western Division and the Eastern League's Eastern Division. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
But honestly, I think that was more for like an AJ Pollock or something like that. Plus, they do have some minor league talent ready to come up.
Dan
so I feel like that's what that was.
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and use it properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Loves it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now, as far as Machado, a lot of signs are pointing to the Yankees for him.
Plate, Eddie,
due to the fact of a few different things. If you looked at his Instagram on New Year's Eve, so yesterday, he had a whole bunch of Yankee personnel following a whole bunch of Yankee personnel. He was following the Yes Network, which is their TV station. He was following Gleyber Torres, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Luis Severino, ZZ Sabathia, and a whole bunch of others.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young blood.
So it's kind of interesting to me just to think about how Machado may end up on the Yankees, which are my number one team. And with him ending up on the Yankees, what does that mean for
Throw to first in
Andujar
time, and the leadoff man is
once
gone to
Gregorius
start
comes
the
back?
third.
Or are they just not going to rush Gregorius back?
Into the box now, number 59. This will be his first trip to the plate.
Especially now with Andujar. I'm sorry, with Machado quite possibly becoming a
Hit on the
Yankee.
ground out to short.
Either the Yankees need to not look for a first baseman and platoon Andujar and Voit over at first, which I wouldn't hate, or they need to trade Andujar.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Popboy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Well, Mike, if you like what you hear, if you like what you see, feel free to drop a sub on this channel. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it. If you put out some content, drop me a link, and I will go check that out.
I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in
Also,
play.
I want to know from you guys, a YouTuber who I watch relatively religiously, Giraffe Neck Mark, even though he is the most asshole-ish Mets fan probably ever. He has done some videos in the past, actually relatively recently, his reaction to the MLB uniforms or jerseys, whatever you want to call it, because he hasn't done the full uniform, but he's done the MLB jerseys, and he's done them to the MLB hats. I wonder if that's something you guys would want to see, or if that is maybe something I should stay away from.
Nice effort by the shortstop right
Let me know what you guys want to see.
Stepping in, Eddie Popboy.
The shortstop.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Tovar. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Popboy, base runner at first with one out. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. He's on the move again from first. Popped him up. Rodriguez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Somehow I got back, and I was halfway to third.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 8, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger. And there he goes towards second. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Harold
Now
Castro.
batting, second baseman, Harold Castro.
Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle.
What the hell?
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. Stepping in, Anderson Feliz. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Anderson Feliz.
Short. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game. Giovanni Urshela will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a run.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The West Division posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Number 36 is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight.
Come on, at least let me be a bison. I mean, come on.
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game. A minor league playoff push is an opportunity for developing players to learn what it takes to maintain a tenuous. A minor leaguer hears from his agent.
Have you read reports about the Machado contract?
Hold on. So I guess I'm a little all over the place right now. Have you heard reports about the Machado contract? I have not. I don't really want to give a guess because I know it probably won't be right. But if I had to guess,
802-65275 is the supposed to be the offer
from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
See, I don't know how I feel about that because I don't know if I really want to wrap him up for 8 years. I mean, I was only 26, and that would make him 34 when he gets out of contract. So I don't hate that, but especially, I mean, that much. Like, even if it's, I'm trying to think just for simple math, how I would, you figure that's probably around 30 a year, 28 to 30 a year. So unless
With
I were
the
like
season's
say front,
outcome
I don't want
coming
to say
down
front
to a
loaded,
final series,
but
a manager chooses his
more
words
front loaded
carefully.
than what it would be. I don't know.
Any chance young players get to acquire some postseason experience could be a 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunity. Having earned a chance to compete for a league championship, a manager challenges his players to improve their championship odds by seizing a win in a crucial swing game.
Oh, I thought I might have gotten called up. I thought I might have been able to get called up. I had a good season. Anybody retire like due to injury? Because those are kind of the ones I like to see, just to see who retired like way too early. Nobody. Ooh, AAA bench. Moving on up AAA. See if I can get 1 year. See if I get 1 year 100K. Probably not. 1 year 95. One year 84 750. Okay, so 1 year 90. 8650. 89. Literally, we're split by $250. Whatever. Ah. How am I not in spring training? That's some bullshit. Oh well. I'm in AAA.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, base stealing. That's easy. What? Fuck. Motherfucker. Usually these are so easy for me. No, I'm done with this. I usually don't do the training anyway.
Who do you got making the Super Bowl this year?
Super Bowl. That's actually a good question. I'm literally the AAA bench. No shit. I feel like the Rams will make it in the NFC. And then as far as the NFC, I'm sorry, Rams will make it in the NFC. And as far as the AFC, it's definitely between the Chiefs and the Patriots. That's actually really tough.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present.
You know what? Let's give it to
number 44.
We're gonna give it to the Chiefs.
Georgia native gets
and that's coming from a Patriots fan.
What's your take on it,
So
Dan?
it's going to be
Hey, we're looking at a
Chiefs
guy that
and
knows
Rams
how
in
to
the Super
win.
Bowl. and I
Last
think the
year,
Rams
his
will come out
ERA
on
was
top.
just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home. Leading off the inning, Eddie
leading off for the Bison.
They'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes,
First
it will. It'll
AAA
be a
hit.
leadoff single. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a...
He'll be looking to pick up a lot more base knocks here in AAA to earn his way up to the majors.
A step on the bag for one.
Ooh.
And now they'll put
How
the
do I not
tag
have
on the
that speed
runner
anymore?
trying to sneak up to third, and he is out. Now at the plate, Benji Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to short. This could be two. He's got it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like stepping into the box, Eddie Popboy. He singled his last time up.
Popboy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that ends the inning. So one run here on no base hits, one error, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Buffalo's in front of this one, 4-3. Victor Robles digging in now.
Mike, who do you
He'll
have
start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous
16.
in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Line drive base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Striding into the box, Eddie Popboy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Popboy.
To third, scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We're through 6 full. The Bisons lead it 6. Standing in, Andrew Stevenson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Just to his right. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Buffalo Bisons took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 44 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Sharp was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Joe Biagini wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
I'm sorry if you guys heard the Japanese just now. I was watching a video on the newest Mariner.
First for the
name I'm not going
victorious
to try and say.
Bisons. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Johnny, how long have I been streaming for, bro? I feel like it's been like a while.
Welcome to MLB. So coming to the plate, Eddie Popboy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman
coming, here it
Popboy.
is. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board.
Second.
Boys are flying.
Center fielder. Home pass.
Runners on the move for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Stevenson. 1 out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after. There he goes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stevenson
Jesus Christ,
is
I just want
there.
to steal a freaking base.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll get his first opportunity in the Oh, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Sanchez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one.
I'm playing first base. What? I just read them playing first base.
Double play.
Okay.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes.
Okay,
a chopper,
sure.
two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4.
I didn't know I had that versatility.
Now in the box, Eddie Popboy. He reached on a single in his first try. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stevenson is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. In now, Moses Sierra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Robles over at second. Stevenson at first with no outs. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first.
Striding forward now is the DH, Benji Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gonzalez.
Rounder to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eddie Popboy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to right field. Sierra has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Popboy. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Popped high in the air. Sanchez is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Final line score.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety. Digging in, Eddie Popboy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Buffalo.
Here's the first
Right
pitch to
fielder,
him.
Eddie
Line
Popboy.
toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up Gifton Gope. He's back in the starting lineup, sitting out last night's game. And a dive, but he's back in.
Am I playing first again? No, I'm in right field.
Lead at first, nobody out.
He's finding ways to work me in. Can't complain.
On 1 and 2. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. So stepping in, Josh Naylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Josh Naylor.
Ready on 1 and 2. Pitch popped up. Wilson over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books. Standing in,
The batter,
Popboy,
right
singled
fielder,
his last time up.
Eddie Popboy.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now to the plate, Gifton Gope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To deliver on 0-2, here it comes. Drilled to the right side. Gonzalez fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eddie Popboy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 5 innings complete. Syracuse is out in front, 2-0. Now at the plate, Eddie Popboy. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I think after this series, I think I'm going to call it a stream.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I may not do another Eddie stream until I'm in the majors. I'm not sure yet.
Conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
When I
we'll
get
look
called,
ahead to inning number 8
as
now.
I'm in the manager's office
Chiefs
getting called
lead
up.
it 2-0.
If that makes sense.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Syracuse led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Doug Hinkle takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year.
All right, guys. So that is going to be it for me.
Well,
be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell.
Closes the door for the save in his 2nd. So that's
when
it
he gets called up, there will be
Rosa,
some type of other stream in between now and then, though, depending on
You've
when
been
he
watching
gets called
MLB
up.
The Show. For more, log on to
All right, guys, that's it for me. I'll be
theshowNation.com.
talking to you guys later. Peace out.
14 men on.